Students, now today we will see the exercise of the chapter number 4, Science. Now classify according to food types: herbivores, so here given tiger, cow, vulture, bacteria, deer, goat, human, fungus, lion, sparrow, buffalo, frog and cockroach, tick. So in herbivorous belongs cow, deer, goat, buffalo. Herbivorous means what? The animals they only eat green plants, called as a herbivorous animal. वो केवल घास और हरा पत्ता वगैरह वही खाते हैं. दे ओनली ईट्स प्लांट्स, केवल प्लांट्स को ही खाते, कॉल्ड एज अ हर्बिवर्स. देन कार्निवर्स हु बिलोंग्स टाइगर, लायन, फ्रॉग. कार्निवर्स मीन्स व्हाट? द ऑर्गेनिज्म कैन ईट द herbivorous as well as the plants also. Both belongs into the carnivorous, but mostly the depends on the herbivorous. वो mostly herbivorous के ऊपर depends रहते हैं. carnivorous उसको बोला जाता है. Then the omnivorous. Omnivorous means what? They can eat both veg as well as non-veg. मतलब herbivorous को भी खाते, carnivorous को भी खाते. Belongs into that sparrow, human and cockroach belongs into that. There's scavengers. Scavengers means what? Vulture. Scavengers किसको बोलते हैं? कि डिकम्पोज मटेरियल खाने वाले, सड़ी गड़ी चीज को खा लेते, कॉल्ड एज अ स्कैवेंजर्स उनको बोला जाता है. द डिकम्पोजर्स और सेप्रोफाइटिक. डिकम्पोजर्स और सेप्रोफाइटिक मीन्स व्हाट? डेड एंड डिकेड मटेरियल के ऊपर डेवलप होने वाले, कॉल्ड एज अ सेप्रोफाइटिक और डिकम्पोजर्स. वो खत्म करने का काम करते हैं डेड बॉडीज को. द ऑर्गेनिज्म डेवलप्स ऑन द डेड एंड डिकेड मटेरियल कॉल्ड एज अ सेप्रोफाइटिक, एंड द डिकम्पोजर्स दे डिकम्पोज द डेड बॉडी कॉल्ड एज अ डिकम्पोजर्स. उसमें बिलोंग्स करते हैं बैक्टीरिया एंड फंगस बिलोंग्स इनटू द डिकम्पोजर्स एंड saprophytic. Now parasite. Parasite means what? The organisms are totally depend on the other living. तो उसका एग्जाम्पल था tick. Now second question, match the pairs. So group A में आता है 1 parasitic plant, insectivorous plants, 3rd saprophytic plants and 4th symbiotic plant. Parasitic plant means what? The plant is totally depend on the other plants called as a parasitic. Insectivorous plant means what? The plant eats insect called as a insectivorous plant. Saprophytic plant means what? The plants can develop on the dead and decayed material called as a saprophytic plant. And symbiotic plant means what? The plants can be not harm or not harmful to the another organism. ये किसी को भी हार्म करता नहीं है और हार्मफुल नहीं होता है. Just they associated with each other, they always helping to each other. This type of association is called as a symbiotic. So lichen or alga, मतलब the algae and fungi combines together, they form the lichen. That is the example of symbiotic plants. और symbiotic plants का example है. This is the group A. Group A में first है parasitic plant, second है insectivorous plant, third is the saprophytic plant, and fourth is the symbiotic type of plant. So their answer is so group B is there, mushroom है, B lichen, C drosera and D cuscuta. So which is the parasitic plant? Answer is that first is the parasitic plant cuscuta, insectivorous plant drosera, saprophytic plant mushroom and symbiotic plant lichen. So these are the answer. Question number 3, answer the following question in your own words. First, why do living organism need nutrition? लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म को न्यूट्रिशन की क्या जरूरत है? व्हाट इज द need for the living organisms. So living organisms need nutrition for the following reason. First is for the continuous supply of energy to perform works. Second, to help in the growth and development of the बॉडी की हेल्प और डेवलपमेंट होने के लिए, ग्रोथ और डेवलपमेंट होने के लिए इसका यूज होता है. देन थर्ड, टू रिप्लेस द वर्न आउट टिश्यू एंड टू रिपेयर द डैमेज टिश्यू. बॉडी के अंदर जो न्यू फॉर्म टिश्यू होती है, जो टूटी फूटी टिश्यू जो होती है, सेल्स जो होते हैं, उसको रिप्लेसमेंट करने के लिए वी रिक्वायर द food, or living organism require the nutrition. And fourth, to have the resistance to infections and diseases. Disease और कुछ infection होगा, उसको resist करने के लिए we have to require the nutritions. So these are the four reasons these are the four reasons to get the nutrition. Nutrition लेने के ये four reasons हैं. Okay. So maybe this answer come in this question will come in the exam. So when it will come, so that time you have to write this type of answer. Now question B, explain the process of production of food in plants. Their answer is, so the plants prepare the food by the process of photosynthesis. Plants absorb water and minerals present in the soil with the help of roots. So photosynthesis is the important process. Plant conduct this process. Only green plants can take part into this one. Okay, and the root absorb the water and food material from the soil. The carbon dioxide is taken from the air, and with the help of chlorophyll in the presence of sunlight, plant prepare glucose in the process of photosynthesis. Photosynthesis process में plant glucose preparation करता है with the help of carbon dioxide and water, sunlight. And in the process, oxygen is liberated by the plant. And fourth, chemical reaction of the photosynthesis. So photosynthesis is one of the chemical reactions. So what is the chemical reaction in that one? Carbon dioxide plus water in presence of sunlight and chlorophyll, then they form the food in the form of the glucose plus oxygen. So what is the formula of carbon dioxide? CO2. How many molecules of carbon dioxide? 6 molecules. So that's why it is written here 6 CO2 plus 6 H2O in presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. The form food is nothing but glucose, and the formula of glucose is C6H12O6 plus oxygen, 6 oxygen molecule released into the atmosphere. That's why we call the plants releases the oxygen, and plants are nothing but the cylinder of oxygen. So in this way the production of food in plants happen. Okay, so this is a chemical reaction also in photosynthesis process. Now see what is meant by parasitic plant. Name their different type with the example of each. So parasitic plants के नेम लिखने हैं and their different types कौन कौन से है और with the example हमें देना है उसके अंदर. Now answer is the plants that depends on other plants for their nutrition are called as a parasitic plant. जो प्लांट फूड के लिए दूसरे प्लांट्स के ऊपर डिपेंड्स रहते हैं उनको पैरासिटिक प्लांट्स बोलते हैं. The parasitic plants are heterotrophic in their mode of nutrition. Some of them lack chlorophyll and thus cannot perform the photosynthesis on their own. कि कोई जो plants होते हैं they are totally heterotrophic mode of nutrition. Heterotrophic means what? For the nutrition they depend on the other organism because they have the lack of chlorophyll pigment. उनके अंदर chlorophyll pigment नहीं रहता है. Due to lack of chlorophyll pigment they are unable to take part into the photosynthesis process. Then third is the Loranthus is partial parasite. It sucks the nutrition from its host, prepare its own food, बराबर. Then the fourth one is the कसकटा और daughter does not have chlorophyll. उनके अंदर तो chlorophyll रहता ही नहीं. It looks yellow wire like climber and hence it is complete parasite on the host tree. So this is the answer of this question. So these 4 points are very important. Now next, explain the various steps of nutrition in animal. Answer is, there are main 5 steps of nutrition in animals wise: ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation and egestion. So ये 5 steps से digestion होता है, animal nutrition प्राप्त करता है. What is ingestion? Ingestion means feeding, means ingestion. Food is taken in the body in the process of ingestion. Ingestion में क्या होता है? Food मुंह के अंदर से बॉडी के अंदर चला जाता है. That process is called as ingestion. After that what happens? Digestion. उसके बाद में क्या होता है? Digestion. तो different enzymes act on the complex food. हम जो food खाते हैं, that food is a complex food. वो complex होता है. And that complex food convert into the simple food. For that we require the enzyme. So digestion में क्या होता है? Different type of enzymes act on the complex food constituents and convert this into the soluble nutrient, and this process take place in the different places in the alimentary canal. अपनी जो alimentary canal होती है उसके अंदर ये होता है. After that absorption होता है. The digested soluble nutrients are absorbed in the blood. उसको absorption बोला जाता है. So these 3 process, first is the ingestion. Ingestion में food अंदर लेते हैं. digestion में enzymes रिलीज की जाता है for. उसके बाद में complex food material simple form में conversion होना शुरू होता है. उसके बाद में simple form में digested soluble material absorbed in the blood. Then after that one, the fourth process is the assimilation. What is assimilation? The nutrients are taken to each cell and tissue through the blood circulation. जैसे blood circulation होता है उसमें से nutrients absorb किया जाता है in the cell. Energy is produced using these nutrients. और ये nutrients लेने से energy produce होती है. Once the energy is released, then the food is said to be the assimilated. एक बार energy release होने लगी food से उसको assimilated food बोला जाता है. और assimilation के बाद में फाइनल स्टेज होता है egestion. The matter that is not digested and absorbed is thrown out of the body in the last step of the egestion. जो बॉडी पार्ट में absorb नहीं किया फूड है वो आउटसाइड फेंका जाता है बॉडी को, उसको egestion बोलते हैं. Now E is the name some unicellular organism in which all life processes take place within their unicellular body. उसकी unicellular body में सब life processes complete होती है. तो वैसे name some unicellular organism के. So unicellular organisms कौन कौन से हैं? First is the amoeba, euglena and paramecium are the unicellular organisms in which all the life processes take place within a single cell. Single cell में all life processes जो होती है digestion, assimilation, then egestion, ये सब एक ही cells में होते हैं called as. Now next question is a give reason. Insectivorous, first is the give reason में क्या है? First is the insectivorous plants are attractively colored. Insectivorous plants एक बहुत कलरफुल होते हैं. Why? What is the reason? So answer is insectivorous plants feed on insects. They needs to capture the insect. क्योंकि insectivorous plant इंसेक्ट के ऊपर ही डिपेंड रहते हैं. दे नीड्स टू कैप्चर द इंसेक्ट. उनको इंसेक्ट पकड़ना रहता है. इन ऑर्डर टू अट्रैक्ट दिस इंसेक्ट टुवर्ड द प्लांट दे आर अट्रैक्टिव. इसलिए यदि इंसेक्ट को अट्रैक्ट करना है तो उनको अट्रैक्टिव होना जरूरी है. दैट्स व्हाई इंसेक्टिवरस प्लांट्स आर अट्रैक्टिवली कलर्ड. वो attractively colored it is there. Okay, then butterfly have long tube like proboscis. Why? Every insect is provided with mouth parts of ingestion. Every insect is provided with mouth parts for ingestion. It feeds on nectar and pollen from the flowers. कि नेक्टर रहती है आगे सूंड के बोल जैसा पार्ट होता है, एंड विद द हेल्प ऑफ दे एंटर्स इनटू द फ्लावर, उसमें फ्लावर्स में अंदर डाल के उसको दे सक्स द स्टिकी सब्सटेंस फ्रॉम द फ्लावर. Similarly, thus it has tube-like proboscis to sucks this food from the flower. तो बटरफ्लाई को वैसा ट्यूब-like proboscis होते हैं, और उस हेल्प ऑफ दिस ट्यूब-like proboscis, the sweet substance sucked by the butterfly as a food करके suck करता है उसको, बराबर. That's why butterfly have a long tube-like proboscis. Then next question, fifth, prepare and complete the flow chart according to type of nutrition. So here given nutrition, given plants, animals, autotrophic, then bracket, then animals parasitic, then insectivorous and ectoparasitic. Now we will see what are the answers are the remaining. So plant, autotrophic, insectivorous, animals, parasitic and ectoparasitic. The reverse. Okay. So answer is in plant autotrophic, heterotrophic, symbiotic. बराबर. Heterotrophic is a insectivorous and saprophytic. In animals holozoic type of saprozoic, parasitic and parasitic में ectoper और endoparasites होते हैं, बराबर. So this is a chart flow. ये chart हमने पढ़ा. The plants they do the nutrition with the help of the autotrophic type of nutrition. Auto means what? The plant prepare their own food material. Heterotrophic plants means what? They are depend on the other plants that are animals, that are the heterotrophic plants. And symbiotic means what? They not harmful to each other, किसी को भी किसी की तकलीफ नहीं होती. That is a symbiotic association. Heterotrophic में insectivorous plants है और saprophytic. Insectivorous means the plants eat to the insect, and saprophytic means what? The organism develop on the dead and decayed material. For example fungi, जिसको हम क्या बोलते हैं, that fungi इसमें that हम उसको that one of the fungus well known और recognized fungus बोलते हैं उसको, उसका नाम है mushroom. That mushroom develop on the saprophytic dead and decayed type of mushroom is nothing but the saprophytic type of nutrition develop on the dead and decayed material of the plants as well as the animal. In animal holozoic type of nutrition, holozoic means that they can eat all herbivorous as well as a carnivorous. Saprozoic means what? Dead or decayed material के. parasitic जो होते हैं they are ectoparasite. ectoparasite means what? lice वगैरह जो होते हैं और ticks वगैरह they are present on the body. and endoparasite means what? ascaris वगैरह जो होते हैं they are present inside the body. इनका parts उसके अंदर होता है. so this is the chart flow. So this chart is very important. Very good. Think and answer. We prepare a variety of foodstuff and dishes at home. Are we an autotrophic organism? कि we prepare, हम घर पे फूड बनाते मतलब we are the autoparasitic? नहीं, हम लोग वैसे नहीं. We are not autotrophic organism. We prepare variety of foodstuffs by using the grain, pulses, vegetable, etc. So these provisions are given to by us by the plant. ये सब हमें कहाँ से मिलता है? प्लांट से. We may also prepare food from flesh and eggs. Other animals से हमें मिलता है. Then we cannot perform photosynthesis wherein we can actually synthesize the food material. हम photosynthesis नहीं कर सकते. And hence we are not a autotrophs. We are heterotrophs. हम heterotrophs हैं. हम केवल बनाते हैं but raw material we get from the plants and other animals. Okay, so our nutrition type is a heterotrophs type of nutrition. Human being का भी nutrition जो है it is a heterotrophs type of nutrition. Then which organisms are greater in number, autotrophs or heterotrophs? Answer: the number of autotrophs is certainly more. यदि autotrophs का नंबर ज़्यादा नहीं रहेगा तो heterotrophs कैसे जिंदा रहेंगे? That's why the number of autotrophs is certainly more and the number of plants should be more so that they can be enough for the herbivorous. जब उसका नंबर ही ज़्यादा रहेगा तब herbivorous जिंदा रहेंगे. Then herbivorous are dependent upon autotrophs. autotrophs के ऊपर डिपेंड रहते हैं herbivorous totally. If autotrophs decreases in number, heterotrophs too will starve and die. autotrophs का नंबर डिक्रीज हो गया, heterotrophs का भी नंबर डिक्रीज होगा because they will not get the food and ultimately they will die. Therefore in nature the autotrophs are always more than the heterotrophs. autotrophs का नंबर जो है ये heterotrophs से definitely more है because for the balance the food chain. food chains को यदि balance करना है हमें, food chains means what? कार्निवरस डिपेंड ऑन हर्बिवरस, डिकम्पोज डिपेंड ऑन कार्निवरस. सो ये साइकिल होती है. तो फूड चेन्स को मेंटेन करने के लिए नंबर ऑफ हर्बिवरस मोर देन द हेटेरोट्रॉप्स. ओके, सो दिस इज द आंसर. नाउ सी द नंबर ऑफ हेटेरोट्रॉप्स फाउंड इन अ डेजर्ट रीजन इज स्मॉलर, हाउएवर दे आर फाउंड इन ग्रेटर नंबर इन द सी. व्हाई इज दिस सो? Because in the desert region the autotrophs are lesser in number as well as heterotroph depends on them are also less. autotrophs का नंबर भी लेस रहता है and heterotrophs का नंबर भी रहता है because in a desert scarcity of water is there, the food is scarce, therefore the number of heterotrophs also reduce. And in ocean and sea there are the multitude of zooplanktons, phytoplanktons. Phytoplanktons are very small microscopic floating plants which we may not see. The food chain in the sea is dependent on these planktonic species. Therefore the number of heterotrophs found in desert region is smaller but they are found in ग्रेटर नंबर इन द सी. सी में ज़्यादा नंबर मिलता है एज कंपेयर टू द डेजर्ट बिकॉज लार्ज नंबर ऑफ वाटर बॉडीज आर प्रेजेंट देयर एंड इन डेजर्ट स्कार्सिटी ऑफ वाटर इज देयर. सो दिस इज द मेन रीजन इन डेजर्ट एंड सी व्हाई द नंबर इज डिफरेंट. अंडरस्टूड? Now next D, what damage or harm do ectoparasite and endoparasitic animal cause? So their answer is parasitic organisms depend on the host for its nutrition. Host means what? The parasite develops on the organism called as a host. जिसके ऊपर develop होता है उसको host बोलता है. For example, lice develops on the it develops in the hairs. So lice is the ectoparasite and human is the host. So ectoparasites have specialized mouth parts. With the help of these they suck the blood. For example, mosquito and bed bugs. The biting insect causes lot of discomfort. उससे हमें डिस्कम्फर्ट होता है. देन मस्कीटो स्प्रेड मेनी डिसीजेस सच एज मलेरिया, डेंगू एंड एलिफेंटाइसिस. ऐसे डिसीज स्प्रेड होते हैं. एंडोपैरासाइट्स लिव इनसाइड द बॉडी ऑफ होस्ट. एंडोपैरासाइट होस्ट के बॉडी के अंदर है. फॉर एग्जांपल राउंड वर्म है, हुक वर्म है, पिन वर्म्स है, and they absorb the host nutrients and causes the nourishment to the host. So both ectoparasites and endoparasite causes the damage to our health. दोनों जो है वो अपने बॉडी को, हेल्थ को डैमेज करने का ही काम करते हैं. They are not useful for us, they are harmful for the body, both ectoparasite as well as the endoparasite. Ecto means what? Outer parasite. Endo means what? Inside all parasites. So these are the two parasites. So both are the harmful to our body or health. Okay. Now why is plant food not produced in any other parts of the plant except the green one? Green part में ही plant का food क्यों produce होता है? Why not in a except the green one? Because the main reason is the chlorophyll pigment, green color का होता है, is present in the green part of the plant. Due to the presence of chlorophyll, that part become green, and the green parts of the plant, in these parts photosynthesis take place. जहाँ green part है वहीं photosynthesis होता है, and this produces the food. The non-green parts do not produce food due to lack of chlorophyll, because non-green plant में chlorophyll pigment absent रहता है, इसलिए. So this is the lesson completed here. I hope you understood this. Okay, and this lesson is completed here with the help of notes as well as the explanation also.